Welcome students. Today we will talk about female reproductive system. The female reproductive system can be divided into primary reproductive organ, accessory ducts, accessory glands and external genitalia. Right? So, if we talk about the location of the female reproductive system, it is located in the pelvic region. The female reproductive system is located in the pelvic region and it includes a pair of ovaries as a primary sex organ. We know that a primary sex organ is the organ which is responsible for the gametogenesis. Here in case of ovaries, we will talk about oogenesis, and in case of testes, we had studied about spermatogenesis. So both these two terms, spermatogenesis and oogenesis, they are known as gametogenesis. So the place where gametes are produced. So here in the female reproductive system, ovaries are the primary sex organ as oogenesis, that means the formation of egg cell, will take place here. Next we talk about a pair of oviducts. A pair of oviduct, here oviducts are also called as fallopian tube. So oviduct, uterus, cervix and vagina. These make the accessory ducts. These are the ductile part of the female reproductive system. Right? So a pair of oviduct, which are also called as fallopian tubes, they are present. Uterus, which is a pear-like structure, cervix and vagina. They are the accessory ducts of female reproductive system. And separately, we talk about external genitalia. Then accessory glands are also present. In case of female reproductive system, mammary glands are present, and these mammary glands help in the nourishment of the offspring. They help in the nourishment of the offspring, right? As we had studied in case of male reproductive system, that accessory glands are present, they are directly associated with the male reproductive system, but here in case of female reproductive system, the mammary glands are not directly connected to the system, but they are also an integral part of the male reproductive system because they help in the nourishment of offspring. All parts are integrated structurally and functionally to support the process of ovulation, fertilization, pregnancy, birth and childcare. Now, this figure is showing the sectional view through pelvis. This is the sectional view of the female reproductive system through pelvis. Now we move to another picture. This is the sectional view of female reproductive system. Here we are going to talk about the different parts of female reproductive system and their location. See, these are the ovaries, right? This portion, and here these are the ovaries. Here oogenesis will take place. Now you see this portion. This is actually showing the fallopian tube, right? One this side and one is this side. So if we talk about the fallopian tube or oviduct, this is a ductile portion and you see it has a funnel-like structure, right? At the beginning, the end of the oviduct, which is towards the ovary, it has a funnel-shaped structure, and this funnel-shaped structure is called infundibulum. This funnel-shaped structure is called infundibulum. And you see these finger-like projections here. These finger-like projections are called fimbriae, right? The part next to the infundibulum, this is called ampulla, right? It is mentioned here, you can see this is ampulla, and the portion which is towards the uterus, this is called isthmus. So we know that it is already mentioned here. This is infundibulum. The finger-like projections are called fimbriae. The portion of the fallopian tube which is in the middle of the fallopian tube, that is ampulla, and the region which is towards the uterus, this is called isthmus, right? So these are the parts of fallopian tube. They are the parts of the fallopian tube. So if we talk about the infundibulum, which is near to the ovary, at the time of ovulation, it comes closer to the ovary to receive the ovum. Now, if we move forward, we see another broad portion. This portion is known as uterus. This portion is known as uterus, right? Here implantation would take place, and next to the uterus, the next ductile portion is cervix. This is the cervix region, and this is known the cervical canal, or it is also called as birth canal. The cervical canal only called as the birth canal, and this is the vagina. So we need to know the labelings in the sequence, right? This is the uterus. Here we are talking about cervix, this is cervical canal, and this is the vagina. Now if we talk about the lining of the uterus, there are three lining of the uterus. They are the outermost perimetrium, the middle one myometrium, and the innermost is endometrium. Right? These are the three linings, three membranes of the uterus. Perimetrium is the outermost and endometrium is the innermost. We will talk about the cyclic changes in the endometrium in the female reproductive system and how these changes take place in our next video. Thank you.